Okay. In yesterday's session, what we discussed about what is Mulesoft. Okay. So how is the market compared to other integration tools? Why we need to learn this Mulesoft, right? You guys are there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you have any questions before I start?
Okay.
Sir, please can you explain both Telugu and English?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Now, so in Mulesoft, we have 3 phases. Okay. Design, development, and as well as
Deployment.
Okay. So now you can ask me one question. Hey, are we going to work all the 3 phases or only one phase or 2 phase? So it's completely depends on organization to organization, company to company, it will be vary. Okay. In some of the big companies, what will happen for design, they're going to hire separate resource, for development a separate resource, deployment separate resources. Understood? So the it is not compulsory, you have to work only with the design or development or deployment. Okay. For some, most of the scenarios for development, separate team will be there. Mostly DevOps guys, they are going to deploy their application by using CI/CD process. Okay. So in 3 phases, first design, development, and deployment, right? So design phase, I will explain in 10 days. Okay. Next, development. Development, I will explain some 23 days. Deployment, 2 days. Okay. So total 35 hours I'm going to cover here. Okay. Understood? So first we will start with this design. Then we'll go with the development, then deployment. So today is Thursday, right? Okay. So today what I will do, today I'm going to design this application. Tomorrow, whatever I design here, I'm going to import to my studio. Then I'm going to deploy application so that you can see the end-to-end API lifecycle. Okay. Now today we will discuss about designing. So if you want to work with the design, first we have to log in with Anypoint Platform. Okay. So for design purpose, we are going to use this Anypoint Platform. So let me open this PPT. Okay, can you see here? For design purpose, we are going to use this Anypoint Platform. For development purpose, we are going to use Anypoint Studio. Okay. Deployment, we are going to deploy our applications to Cloud Hub and as well as on-prem. So anyone having any idea about on-prem? On-prem means on our premises. Any idea about on-premises? Say yes or no. If you know, you say yes or else no.
It's like our internal system.
Very good.
It's
So,
like localhost.
On-prem is nothing but our local server. In olden days, what will happen? There is no cloud, right? Last 10 years back, do we have cloud? No, right?
No.
Hello? So, what do you mean by cloud?
Cloud is a database where we can store all the company related data.
To store data.
To store data, we are using our local servers also, right?
Yes.
But why we will prefer cloud?
Is
To
it
backup.
because it's an advanced version?
Not advanced. Same
For the
applies.
security, for the security purpose,
Security and
cloud is
backup.
more secure.
And also probably we have a more storage capacity, is it?
But if we increase server capacity in our office also, we can do it, right? Right or wrong?
Yeah, of course.
Then why cloud is more popular nowadays?
Cloud
This
having a less chances to lose the data. I mean, to encrypt.
This is
or
the
less
valid
chances to
point.
manipulate it.
Why? Because what will happen if you are maintaining server in your office, okay, maybe due to short circuit or earthquake, okay, it will be collapsed. So that time what will happen? We will lose
We lose
entire
our
data,
data.
right? But imagine cloud means it will not in the sky, right? Right or wrong?
Yes.
They are also keeping the same physical servers and they are maintaining somewhere, right? So there also there may be chances of getting earthquake, right or wrong?
Yeah, but cloud environment will doesn't affect on earthquakes and all.
Why?
They constructed or they stored in a high secured places. Like we had a different cloud in like a, take it is USA. We had one Ohio. Those cloud environments are very secure.
Okay, not secure. See, if earthquake will come, how strong you build, that will be collapsed. Understood?
Okay.
Even if you use the red brick, good iron or cement, if earthquake will come, automatically it will be collapsed. Understood?
Okay.
So here the point is, cloud means they are going to maintain this backup in different regions. Understood?
Okay.
So region is nothing but it is a geographical area where they are going to maintain their servers in different places. If we have office, we will keep it in only in our office, right?
Exactly.
But what these guys will do, can you see? So these are the regions. Okay. So imagine here, imagine our application is deployed in the Ohio region. Okay. So they will not deploy this application only this area. They may deploy same application in Hong Kong also, maybe in Mumbai also. So in all three places, earthquake will not come at a time, right or wrong?
Yes.
So suppose earthquake will happen in Mumbai. So immediately what will happen? This server goes down. So the moment the server goes down, automatically another Hong Kong server will spin up. Spin up means it will start. Understood? So that's why cloud is more secure and the cost also very less. Okay. So if you want to maintain these servers, okay, in our office, first we need to buy the physical server, right? Physical server will be more costly. Once you buy these servers, where you will keep? You have to keep it in your office, right? If you keep it in the office, what will happen? That space will be wasted, right? Right or wrong?
And also maintenance charge.
That's what I'm saying. So space will be wasted. We need to buy Ethernet cables, internet cables. We need to maintain that servers healthy. Okay. If we want to be healthy, what we will do? Daily 3 times we will eat, we will take snacks, everything, right? For this also, what we need to do? We need to provide a proper power supply. We need to maintain 24/7 AC up and running. Then only our servers will be healthy, right? And if power goes down, we need to maintain alternate power backup. If you are using generator, someone need to turn on that generator if power goes down. Okay, for that we need to hire one watchman. And if you want to maintain all these servers, we need to hire some network engineers, right? So these many challenges will be there in our on-premises. But in the cloud also same they are going to follow, but they are going to implement in a bigger way. Okay, so that's why what we will do, if you want to deploy your application, based on the application size, they are going to charge some amount of money. That's it. If you pay that money, everything they will take care. Okay, so that is the difference between on-prem and cloud hub. Okay, I will take one complete entire 1 hour session. I will explain you what is the drawbacks in the on-prem server, what is the advantage with the cloud. Okay, clear? So we have design, development, deployment. So for design purpose, we will use Anypoint Platform. Anypoint Platform is nothing but it is one of the cloud-based application. Like how we will create account for Facebook and Gmail. Similar fashion, we can create it over here. Okay. So first, let me log into that page. So if you want to log in that Anypoint Studio, just type anypoint.platform.com. So I'm going to post this link in the chat box. So someone copy paste this, everyone copy paste and keep it in your notepad or wordpad somewhere, wherever you want. Okay. So the moment you click on, it is asking username and password. If you do not have username and password, see, don't have an account, click on sign up. So the moment you click on the sign up page, you have to provide some very basic details like your full name, email address, mobile number, company. Okay. So username and password. Then click on these two checkboxes and accept and create account. Okay. If you want, I can send this form as well. Okay, I posted this also. Okay. So this is how you can try to create an account. Once you create an account, so it will take to this sign in page. Whatever the username and password you set up, that you have to create it. Okay. And then just click on sign in. So the moment you click on sign in, what will happen automatically? It will take to you this page. Okay. So here, this is the Anypoint Platform home page. Okay. See here, you could see so many options: Design Center, Exchange, Studio, Data Graph, Management Center, Access Management, API Manager, Runtime Manager, Visualizer, Monitoring, Secret Manager. Everything will be there, right? So same whatever you could see here, same you can see in the left hand side. Can you see the 3 horizontal lines here? Just click on it. So whatever you could see, same all services will be available over here. Okay. So in the organization, the moment you joined any organization, you cannot access all these services. Okay, only very few. So if you are going with 3 years or 2 years of experience, 90% you can access only this design center and exchange. Okay. And then sometimes you can access API manager and runtime manager. These 4 you can access. Apart from this, you cannot access any other application. Why? Because They are going to create a user and provide the permissions. Okay, based on how you are going to, based on your experience, everything they will consider and they will give access to this. You will get limited access. Okay, here you
Sir,
will
I
get.
have a question. Sorry to
Yes.
interrupt you.
Go on.
My question is, so suppose let us assume that this Anypoint platform, may I create this, whatever the activity I do in the future, I can do it in the office laptop or I have to do it in a separate laptop, personal laptop?
See, if we have personal laptop, better you can go with the personal.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Because if you do not have any restrictions in the office laptop, directly you can use it, no problem.
Okay, I'll tell you one more situation. Now I am taking a MCD first level of certification.
Okay.
The training in the office as well at the same time.
Okay.
So probably what I thought is, since I've joined this classes as well, so
Okay.
probably it might help me if I do it in the
Same
office
laptop.
system.
Yes.
So
Better
that should
you
be
can
fine.
do that. Why? Because there is no restriction, right? Already
Exactly.
created account in the office machine. So better
Correct,
you can
correct.
continue the same.
Correct. Because since we are working on the Mule only in the office, so
Okay.
I thought it's better to create
then great. You just
Okay,
try
fine.
to create it, or else in the office account you already created, right? You can use the same account as well.
Perfect. I do that. I'll use the same account. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
instead of creating. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So here you will get the opportunity to go each and every service. Okay. In the trail account. So in the office, you don't want to, you should not create account in the Google in the office. Okay. Then how you will create account in the organization? You may get one link. You have to click on that link so that your mail ID will be disabled mode. Remaining details you have to fill it. That is also I will show you in the coming classes. Okay. Right now, whatever the URLs I provided in the chat box, use that and try to create an account. Okay. So very first one is, can you see design center? So what do you mean by design center? What we will do with this design center? So in the design center, we are going to create a APIs. So what do you mean by API? Anyone having any idea?
Application programming interface.
That is the abbreviation. That is the
Okay.
abbreviation.
Okay. You are asking about the API.
What is API?
Anypoint. Sorry.
Others?
Which brings the data from the database.
So what do you mean by API? So whatever you said, that is correct. API is nothing but application programming interface. But what we will do with the API?
This is used to communicate between the end users.
Very good. So by using this API, we can interact with the two different applications. Understood? See, the moment if I click on red bus, what will happen? So it is giving like this. The moment I click on search bus, what will happen? Internally, one API will call and it is going to interact with the database and it is going to fetch the data and displaying to the user. Internally, one API is doing all these things. Okay. So you guys are using PhonePe and Google Pay?
Yes.
So in PhonePe, what we will do? We can do some transactions. You can do mobile recharge,
Yes.
DTH, electricity bill, right? So if you want to pay electricity bill, what you will do? Directly will click on electricity. So the moment you click on this electricity, what will happen? It will show you all the biller information. Biller means APSP, South, Mumbai, right? Bangalore, NASCOM. Like this, it will display, right? How it is going to display? The moment you click on, electricity, internally one API will call, it is going to fetch all the related information to the user. Okay, let me give you one real example so that you can understand very easy. This, okay, here we'll discuss about API. Okay, I hope you all went to some restaurants, right or wrong? So once we reach to this restaurant, usually what we will do?
One waiter will come.
Okay, waiter will come, then what you will do?
Will give
takes
you
it.
order.
Okay, once you give order, what will happen?
Goes to kitchen and place the order and
Okay.
take it to them.
Okay, let me tell you. So here what we will do, the moment you reach to the restaurant, you will take the menu, right? So in the menu, whatever you like, maybe chicken biryani or some prawns or fish, whatever you like, what you will do, you are going to inform to the waiter. That means you are passing some request to the user, right? So what this guy will do, waiter, he is going to take your request from the customer. He is going to pass same request to the kitchen. In the kitchen, who is going to take your request? Chef will take your request. Okay, based on your request, he is going to prepare some response, right? So that response he will give back to the waiter. Waiter, he is going to bring the same response and is going to deliver to the customer. So here waiter will act as an API. Understood? So here what will happen? The communication is going to happen between two different applications or two different human beings or two different systems. This we can call it as an API. So clear or any questions?
Yeah, so API will give the response, whatever, whether it is a good response or bad response.
Whatever it may be, it will take the request and it will give the response. It is a mediator.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. If you take another application in mobile, if you are requesting something, so maybe if you are opening some Zomato or Swiggy app, so the moment you open this Zomato and if you place something, so it will go to the request to this API. Okay. So what this API will do, it is going to check the database whether that biryani is available or not. Okay, or else the transaction, that order is there or not. Everything it will check the database, and it is going to give back the response to this API, and this API is going to display to the user in the console. This is how it is going to work. Clear or still any confusion here?
I had a small doubt.
Yes, go ahead.
Lakshman here. So in API, we doesn't store any data, right?
No,
The data
no.
completely in the server only.
Correct.
The message will carry by the API.
He is a mediator. API means this guy is a mediator. See,
Message
suppose
thing.
he is a customer. Okay, you are the real estate builder. Okay, so what you are doing, you want to buy a flat or a house. So what you will do, directly you don't know where the flats and all available, everything, right?
Yes.
So you are going to approach this mediator. What I will do, he will have some contacts with the different flats. What he will do, he is going to take you there. Okay, if you like it, you can buy it, else leave it.
Okay.
So here mediator acts as like an API. Understood?
Yes, sir.
We don't store anything.
Okay.
Okay.
API is in a main thing is it give a message.
Correct.
Response
it's a mediator between Two
To the
things.
application and the server.
Whatever it might.
Okay.
Clear?
Clear. Got it.
Okay. In this design center, we are going to create our APIs. Okay. Okay. Let me go back there. Okay. So let me click on this start design. Okay. So the moment I click on this start designing, it will take you this page. See here already I created a couple of APIs over here. Okay. So again, I'm going to explain you from scratch. So if you want to create a new API, click on this button, create new. Okay. So the moment I click on this, I could see so many options, right? Which option I need to select it. So I will explain one by one. Can you see what is this? New API specification, new project from scratch. If you want to start your API from scratch, you can go with this option. Okay. Next, new fragment. So fragment is nothing but it is a piece of code where we can reuse this code for multiple APIs. Understood? So in that scenario, we can go with this new fragment. So let me give you one example so that you can understand. So we have Redbus app, right? So what is the use of this Redbus app?
To book the tickets.
To book the ticket. Very good. What is Abibus?
It is also like that.
It is also same, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, see, functionality is same, right? If you are
Yeah.
providing these details, if you click on search, what will happen? It is going to display some buses. Here also it is going to display some buses, right? Whatever the common functionality is there, that you can keep it in the fragment. So that next time if you want to build same kind of application, you don't want to create from scratch again. Understood? So we can go with this fragment so that we can save time, we can save money as well. See, imagine if I want to construct this API, it may take 1 year. Imagine, and to develop this application, it costs you around some 2 crores. Imagine. Okay. Same application, if I want to design it again, if you did not create any fragment, again it may take same 1 year, same 1 crore, right? We will not get more profit to the companies, right? If you create a fragment, what will happen? Almost 60% functionality will be same, right? Only look and feel is different, colors are different, right? Can you see? So this entire functionality, if you keep it in the fragment, you can reuse that. So that what will happen? You can deliver this project within 6 months, so that you can save 6 months of time. In the 6 months of time, how many employees are working in the project? That much of amount you can save to the company. Got it? So that is the use of this fragment. Fragment is nothing but it is a piece of code where we can reuse for multiple projects. New Mule app. New Mule app means this is like our studio only. See here, studio we are using, right? In similar fashion, they are going to create that in the application as well. But no one is going to work here because still they are developing this. So don't use this. Now you can ask me one question. Hey, already for a studio, they are designing this, right? Why you want to go with this Anypoint Studio again, right? Hello? ఉన్నారా అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక రెండు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వండి.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
మీకు అర్థమైతే ఓకే, నేను ఏదైనా క్వశ్చన్ అడిగినప్పుడు ఇఫ్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్, ఇఫ్ యూ నో ఆన్సర్ సే ఎస్ ఆర్ ఎల్స్ నో. సో always, you have to interact it. So if you sit calm, because we are connected virtual, right? So whether your network issue or my side network issue, we cannot justify. Okay, so now my question is, by using this Mule app we can do development, but same development we can use this studio, right? Then why they created in two places? Any answer?
For
Hmm?
development using this tool.
That same studio we can use here also, I said. So still they are developing this, but if you want to connect this, if you want to design, if you want to start your development here, what you need to do? Always you have to connect with internet, right? If you want to open this, we need internet, right or wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
So, but studio internet is not required. So that is the main difference. Okay. Next, new async API. Async API recently they introduced. Okay, this we are not going to cover in our curriculum. Next, import from file. So import from file means already someone created some API. He left the organization or he switched to another project. Okay, that time whatever he implemented, you can directly import it from here, so that you don't want to create API from scratch. That is the option. And the sync from existing GitHub repository. Once you sync up this, what will happen? Whatever you stored will be here, automatically it will go to your GitHub. Understood?
Yes.
So now our requirement, based on our requirement, which option we need to select?
First one.
New API.
New API specification
Very
from
good.
scratch.
New API. Just click on
One
it.
doubt, sir.
Okay. It is
Sir, I
asking.
have one doubt, sir.
Yes.
You said that we can create a API through, so we develop API through Studio and in platform, right?
Yes, correct.
One is required internet, one is not required internet. But
Correct.
మనం క్లౌడ్ హబ్ కి డిప్లాయ్ చేయాలనుకున్నప్పుడు స్టూడియోలో సో ఇంటర్నెట్ అవసరం లేదా? అది
దాన్ని టెస్ట్ చేయాలన్నప్పుడు, చూడాలన్నప్పుడు ఇంటర్నెట్ ఉండాలి మళ్ళీ.
ఓకే, డిప్లాయ్ చేయాలంటే ఇంటర్నెట్. ఓకే,
ఆటోమేటిక్ గా అది రీడైరెక్ట్ అయ్యి రన్ టైమ్ మేనేజర్ కి వెళ్తుంది.
ఓకే,
ఐ విల్ షో యూ ప్రాక్టికల్లీ సో దట్ యూ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్.
ఓకే.
So what do you mean by scratch?
Scratch means beginning.
Okay, okay, thank
Starting. Okay.
you. Okay.
Okay. So now it is asking project name here. So who is going to provide this project name? Where we'll get this project name?
From client.
Client will provide the project name that will be there in our spreadsheet. Okay. Spreadsheet is nothing but like our Excel sheet. Okay. Here, let me create calculator hyphen API. Okay. Okay, now can you see I'm comfortable designing it on my own. See, if you want to create this API, we have to use the language called RAML. So RAML is nothing but RESTful API modeling language. We do have some languages, right? C language, C++, Java. In similar fashion, we have a language called RAML. So this language we have to use it. Okay. So what is this 1.0?
Version.
Very good. This is the version of this RAML. If you drop down this, you will get one more version, RAML version 0.8. Okay. Now, if you are going with 2 years of experience, so in interview, they may ask a question like this. Hey, what is the difference between RAML version 0.8 and 1.0? Okay. So now try to prepare answer for this. Okay. This is the interview question for your today's task. Okay. So can you see 0 is there, right? So wherever you can see 0, when you are dealing with foreign clients, okay, if you are talking with the foreigners, wherever you can see 0, you can pronounce it as O, 1.0, okay, O.8, okay. If someone will ask you your mobile number, in that 0 will be there, you can pronounce it as O. So that what will happen, they will think you have already some experience with your client. Earlier, you handled with, foreign clients. So you will get some good impression. Okay. So try to use at least from today onwards. Okay. So just select that option and then simply click on create API. Here I didn't do anything. I just provided the project name. I selected the version. That's it. So the moment I click on create, what will happen? So by default, I got two things. What are these two things? RAML version and then title. Because this title I provided over there. That's why I received this, right? Okay. So this is the design center. Okay. Can you see here we have 4 partitions? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now let me explain this. Can you see 4 partitions? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever you can see in your left hand side, this we can call it as file browser. Okay. In this file browser, we are going to create some files and as well as folders. Okay. Next, this area we can call it as editor. Why? Because we are going to edit this. So that's why we can call it as editor. And whatever you are creating here, it will display in the form of GUI. Okay. This we can call it as API console. And whatever you can see here, this we can call it as chef. Chef means here we will get the intelligence. Okay. So are you guys clear with this? File browser, editor, console, chef.
Yes.
Okay. Now, can you guys tell me what is this area?
Shelf.
Chef. This,
Editor.
Editor.
this,
File browser.
File browser.
this one,
API console.
API console. Very good.
Console.
Okay, cool. Now, can you see the moment I click on enter, in the chef you will get some intelligence. See? You got some intelligence, right? So we have to use this intelligence. Now you have question in your mind. Okay, which intelligence I want to use it, when I want to use it, where I want to use it, right or wrong?
Yes.
Okay, so these questions you will get answers after 3 days. Why? Because this is very new to you, right? So if you are working at least 2 to 3 days over here, so that you will become an expert, then you will come to know which intelligence you want to use, where you want to use it, when you want to use it. Okay, why you want to use it, everything you will come to know. Clear? Okay, so I want to create a RAML, right? First we will see the RAML structure, then only we can create, right?
Yes.
Okay, so first we will see what is RAML. RAML is nothing for RESTful API modeling language. Okay, can you see RAML? So RAML structure, in RAML we have 3 sections are there: root session, header session, body session. What is there? First one, root session, right?
Yes.
Now, if you go here, can you see there is a root session, right?
Yes.
So first you have to use all these options. Okay. These all options are optional, not mandatory. Understood? So you can use 1, 2, 3, 4, or even if you didn't anything also, nothing will happen. Okay. First root session, right? So that we can go with this root option. So let me select the version. V0 something I wrote. Now again, there is a question in your mind. Hey, already you mentioned version, right? Again, why you are writing this version? Anyone having any answers for this?
Mm.
I mean, the second version is for the API you created.
Very good. Perfect. This is what I'm expecting. So RAML is nothing but this is our language version. Okay. So whatever the version which I wrote, this is related to our API version. Okay. RAML version I cannot change. See, if I write 1.0, if you click on enter, I'm not getting any intelligence. See, everything will be turned into black color, right? Why? Because there is no such kind of version. See, in your Google, in your mobile, you have Play Store and App Store, right? So there some versions will be there, apps. For each and every app, there will be some version. Right or wrong?
Yes.
So if you have one version, that is latest version, imagine. Can you install on top of it? No, right? So what is the WhatsApp current version? No idea. Maybe something, some 1.2 version. Can we install 1.3 version? No, right? Until unless developer need to release the new version, right? So here also we cannot change the language version. We can change this version as well. You can keep V00. Nothing will happen. This is the API version. Clear or not?
Yes.
Okay. Next, protocols. Let me click on protocols. So it is going to support two types of protocols, HTTP and HTTPS. Again, this is the interview question. What is the main difference between HTTP and HTTPS? Can someone tell me what is the main difference between HTTP and HTTPS?
HTTPS is the secured and HTTP is the normal.
Very good. Perfect answer. But if you say security, if I'll be in the interview panel, I may ask you again cross question. Security means what kind of security? Where you are going to provide that security?
With HTTP, anyone can access our protocol. For if you are in HTTPS, we give some credentials like user ID, passwords.
No, it's not like this. See,
Okay.
whatever you can say, this is HTTPS configuration, right? Because HTTPS means secure. Can you see there is a lock? Right or wrong?
Yes.
Let me open one more something. See, this is not secure, right?
Okay.
See why it is not secure?
That is HTTP server.
This is
HTTP protocol
HTTP
is
server. Here I used HTTP protocol. Abibus guy, he used HTTPS protocol. So if someone will ask you in the interview, simply don't say like the main difference between HTTP and HTTPS, only security. So if you say security again, you have to tell security. That is the proper answer. But the thing is, immediately he may ask you one side question saying that what kind of security are you going to provide if you use HTTPS? See, the moment if you configure HTTPS, what will happen? Whatever the data, if you are transferring from one place to other place, it will be encrypted and decrypted. Understood?
Yes.
For that, we are going to use some algorithm, so many things we are doing. That we will see in the coming classes. Okay. But if someone will ask you in the interview, tell them, hey boss, the main difference between HTTP and HTTPS means security. Security is nothing but whatever the applications which we are processing, whatever the usernames and passwords which we are going to transferring from one place to another place, everything will be, it will go to the encrypted format, so that hackers, they are not going to hack that usernames and passwords. Okay.
Okay.
So that you will feel more happy. Got it?
Got it.
Yeah. So right now you can select any one, or if you want, you can select both. So like this, you can select it. Okay. Next. Okay. Now this is the root session. What is the next one? Header session, body session. Okay. This we will discuss now. Okay. Guys, remember this slide. If you remember this slide, okay. Next 7 days, you can build your application very easily. Okay. If you want to construct any kind of API, if you want to design any kind of API, we need to follow this hierarchy. Okay. If you remember this hierarchy, you can construct a beautiful API. Okay. So this is called our resource path. Okay. Then methods, request, response, status code. I'll give you 1 minute of time. Try to remember this in a proper order. After 1 minute, I'll ask you guys. Why? Because it is very, very important. Okay, can I change this slide? Okay. Now, can someone tell me the hierarchy?
Response path, method, request,
Wrong.
No. Resource,
Resource path,
resource, method, request,
Request.
response, status code.
Status code.
perfect. Okay, just remember this. Okay, so that you can construct any kind of API very easily. Okay. So if you want to construct any kind of API, we need these 5 things: resource path, method, request, response, status code. Okay. So what do you mean by resource path? So resource path is nothing but it is just like a name. Okay. You can provide any kind of name. So how to write this resource path? / provide name. So / I can provide a name. Let me provide addition. So this is also one of the name. See, the moment I wrote addition, automatically it got printed over here. This is API console. You can write hero. It will not throw any error. Why? Because hero is also one of the name, right? Say yes or no.
yes,
Okay. See, we are building a calculator API. If you write hero, is there any relation or meaning?
No.
No. If I write addition over here, now it is a meaningful, right?
Yes.
I'm going to construct a calculator API. In this, I'm going to perform some addition operation. This is the meaningful, right? So that's why I try to always write a meaningful name. Don't bother about these names. Everything they will provide you in the spreadsheet. So what is the next one?
Resource next method.
Method.
See, the moment I click on enter, automatically it is displaying method. See, so many methods will be there. You can select any one of the method. Okay. Now, don't ask me why we need to select with the get method right now. Okay. Select any one method. Okay. In coming classes, we will see why get method, why not other methods. Okay. What is the next one?
Request.
Okay. So request, we can pass it in different ways. We can pass it in the form of query parameters. Can you see query parameters? We can pass it through body. We can pass it through headers. Okay. We can pass it through URI parameters. Okay. So in 4 ways, we can pass the request. In 4 classes, 4 or 5 different classes, I will show different ways. Okay. Today, I will show with the query parameter. So request I am passing in the form of query parameter. So what do you mean by query parameter? Anyone having any idea? No, right?
It's like input.
Logic.
No. See, without knowing this query parameter, daily you guys are using. Daily you guys are using this
Braces.
query parameter. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so here what I'll do. Okay, so now I want to see some movies. So the moment I click on movies, what will happen?
After the search, there is a question mark. Q is equal to movies and
Can you see this question mark?
yes.
See, this question mark is nothing but query parameter. Okay, so whenever if you are searching something in the Google, it will pass it as a query parameter. Okay, query parameter means we are passing some request. What request I am passing? Movies. So the moment I pass this movies, where it will go? It will go to the database. It is going to fetch all the movies information, right? So now I will not change here. I will change the query parameter here. Forget. Next, the moment I click on enter, what will happen? Your entire UI will be changed. See?
Yeah.
Why? Because in the query parameter, I am passing request as a cricket. Understood? So query parameter is nothing but query parameter is used to filter or sort the resources. Filter means in Google we have so many things, right? We have cricket, movies, songs, pubs, restaurants, so many things, right? What query parameter is going here? It is going to filter or sort the resources based on the request, right? So in my application also, I am passing some request as a number. Okay. Clear or not? So why I am passing number here? Okay, let me open calculator. Two plus 6. So what is this 2 plus 6? What is
Those
this
are numbers, yeah. That's why.
Addition.
This is number, right? Request I am passing 2 numbers, right? So same I am passing here. Number 1, enter. So what is this number 1 type? Integer, right? Next, number 2. Type
Integer.
integer. Very good. Okay. So is this number 1 and number 2 are required? These are the required fields, right? If you did not provide these numbers, you will not get the output, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So what you can do, you can pass, just type or required true. Okay. Here also required true. Okay. So this is how I am passing the request. Okay. What is the next step?
Response.
So response. The moment I type RE, it is not given. Why? Because wherever you start a request, in the same line you have to pass the response, right? Where you started request, query parameters.
Query parameter.
So you need to go same line. See, now I am in a same line. Can you see? I got responses. Okay. Next, what is the next one? 200. Okay. Body application JSON. This is the syntax, guys. Example. Okay. Here you can write result. Okay. Addition is maybe some 8. Okay. Next, what is the next step? Resource path is done, method is done, request is done, response is done. What else?
HTTP status code.
Okay, HTTP status code. Where we need to write the status code? Exactly under this 200 line. You just click on this. You could see this. Okay. So let me select any one of this. So all these status codes we will discuss in the coming classes. Body, application JSON, example. Message, bad request. Okay. Now I have successfully created my first API. Okay. So if you want to create a API, we need 5 things: resource path, method, request, response, status code. Okay. Now I want to test my API. Click on get, try it. Can you see there is a asterisk? What do you mean by this asterisk?
Required.
Mandatory field. Means required fields, right? Why? Because I mentioned required true. So that's why it is giving like this. So I need to provide some input 2 and 6. So the moment I click on send, what will happen? I may get addition is 8. So here also what will happen? You click on this, you will get 8, right? So now what I'll do, I'm going to change this value as 22. Now this I'll make it as 16. So what is the output I'll get now?
Should be 8.
8 on 8 on
8 or 38?
38.
38.
It should be 8 because I think you already said
Because
so.
it is
It's
static.
constant.
See, always it is giving 8 only. Why? Because I did not implement any business logic, right?
Yes.
Did I perform any addition, something kind of stuff? No,
No.
right? So where we are going to implement that? In the development, we will implement that. So for that, we have to use Studio. Okay. So whatever we can see here in the API, everything will be dummy.
But when you take in 2+4, it's coming, 2+6, it's coming 8, right?
No, whatever you give, it will give the same result. Whatever you wrote here. See, addition is if you write pig, so it will display pig only. Understood?
Oh, any name. Okay.
Okay. So I'm passing 5 plus 63. but it will display pig.
Pig.
Oh,
Understood?
got it, got it. That is
If you write hero here, see, this is just imagination. Understood? So if you want to construct a house, what you will do very first time?
Take a blueprint.
We will take the blueprint, right? So if you want to construct a swimming pool, imagine what we will do. We will select some best models, right?
Design.
Design. This is called design. Can I swim in this pool right now?
No.
Why?
It is a design, right?
This is an image, right? So similar fashion, whatever you can see, whatever you are giving, response you may get like this. This is not the actual response. Understood? If you pass request like this, you may get response like this. Okay. So if you want to get the proper output, what you need to do, we have to start our development. So after completion of your design, what you will do? So based on that design, builder is going to construct your house, right? So here also, after completion of your design, we need to start our development. Okay. So same API, what we will do tomorrow, we will import to the studio and we will implement the business logic. That time, whatever you provided the values here, okay. So suppose if you pass 2, if you pass 6 or maybe 8. So here you will get 8 only right now. But once you implemented the business logic, it will print 10. That class we will discuss in the tomorrow session. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So tomorrow, initial 10 to 15 minutes, I will take all your questions related to this API, and then we will start our development. So today your task is, I gave 2 interview questions. What is the difference between RAML version 1.0 and 0.8? Difference between HTTP and HTTPS. These 2 questions you have to prepare answers. Okay. Then whatever I explained, right, this API, same you have to implement it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So tomorrow I will check whether did you guys implemented or not. Okay. Okay, guys. Already we are running late 10 minutes. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, same time, same link.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, all.
Okay. Thanks.